going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. We're at the Railway Empire today. I played this once, I think, ages ago, but we've got all the DLC now, and we're going to start the campaign right from the beginning. So let's check it out. So, Chapter 1. Right, Great Plains. First chapter takes you to the construction sites of Union Pacific Railroad, which was started in 1863. Tracks were built westwards to establish the first transcontinental line. While you are conquering the vastness of the Great Plains and the heights of the Rocky Mountains with your tracks, you will learn about the basics of Railway Empire. Thomas Clark Durant, the visionary in charge of the Union Pacific, will assist you. That's awesome. Okay.
Meticulous planning, tables, figures, and hard facts.
Change name, Teal. Can't change the name of the company, that's fine. Industrialist.
I did an evaluation of the contenders and I am the best choice.
He is the best choice. Okay. That's what he says. And that's what we'll do.
In 1863, on the banks of the Missouri River, the last chapter in the monumental undertaking of the Transcontinental Railroad began.
So Omaha, the Cheyenne.
The workers of the Union Pacific Railroad began laying their tracks westward from Omaha through the wild heart of the North American continent.
This is like right at the beginning of railways. It's insane.
Massive challenges awaited them. Away from all civilization, the country was vast, the weather ruthless, and the challenges tremendously energy-sapping. But there was a masterstroke of modern engineering to be accomplished. To tame the wilderness and to conquer it with steel, fire, and steam. Never before had anything like this been ventured, but the time was ripe.
Right. Okay. So we're in.
Greetings. My name is Thomas Clark Durant. Exactly, the head of Union Pacific. We will go down in history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And that, my friend, is your job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now, as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington. First, you should familiarize yourself with the basic controls. Move the camera in all directions. Now, test the camera's zoom function.
So we can use the scroll wheel or zoom. Oh nice, you can zoom in far.
You can also rotate the camera. Give it a try. Very good. Now you know the basic controls. Your first task is to create a rail connection between Omaha and Norfolk to the northwest.
Omaha and Norfolk.
Both cities will need a station for this. You already have a station in Omaha, but you still need to build one in Norfolk. To do this, switch to building construction mode.
Building construction. Station. Use that and the mouse wheel. Okay, got it. Yep.
Very good. Now the two stations need to be connected with tracks. To do this, switch to track construction mode. Now plan the tracks between the stations in Norfolk and Omaha. To do this, select the two station tracks one after the other. Then pay for your track planning.
I don't want it to go through that thing there, so we'll do that and there. Then pay.
Now create your first train so that you can set up a rail line between your stations.
Okay.
Initially, your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive.
So what did I have to do? Buy a locomotive? I need to buy a locomotive, don't I? There we go. What is it? Do I need to get these two? No, it's saying just go on there. Okay.
Additionally, each train needs a rail line that passes through all the stations it should stop at. Now join your two stations to the rail line by selecting them one after the other. That's enough for your first rail line. Now confirm it so it becomes active. Very good. Now you can see the journey your train will take. If there is something to transport, the train will automatically take it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
However, as each locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on its journey, you have to place a supply tower along the route.
Right. What's this? Supply tower.
Very good. Your train is now traveling between Omaha and Norfolk. But you can do even more. Each city needs goods from the surrounding area. For example, every city needs corn. Look, there is a corn farm near Omaha. Until now, the corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but we want to change that.
Where is it?
Now construct a rural train station in the marked location with a corn farm within its radius.
Alright, cool. Okay. So, do I just use a normal station? I don't know. Build a rural train station. What is a rural train station? Oh, maybe it is. Can't see rural, so maybe it's just it becomes rural. I don't really know. Well, that's allowing me to do that, so we're just going to go with that, I think.
Now connect the new rural train station to the station in Omaha.
And purchase.
And now things are getting tricky as we have to deal with a logistical problem.
Oh, no.
As Norfolk should also enjoy fresh corn, there will soon be 2 trains traveling on the stretch of track between Omaha and Norfolk. Of course, this will then result in a conflict. Since trains cannot travel through each other, you'll need a side track between Omaha and Norfolk. This consists of 1 parallel track and 2 signals. First, create a side track. It needs to be at least long enough for a fully loaded train.
Track construction, we'll go there. To there, yeah? Purchase. Got that. What next? Excuse the dogs. Well, I think that's long enough, but it's kind of not letting me. What is the problem? Let me click this. Oh, so I have to build it coming off there? Oh, I'm dumb. Right, okay, let's see if I can just add it on. Nope. Guys, I messed up. I messed up. Right, okay. Hang on, can I just delete that track? I was gonna start the whole thing again. Let me just see. Okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't mess up. Okay, we'll start again, guys. Restart. Lesson learned. Let's not mess up this time. Hopefully, anyway. This is the first
In
scenario, the easiest one.
1863,
And I'm
on the
struggling.
banks of the Missouri River,
Right, we can skip that.
Greetings. My name is Thomas Clark Durand. Exactly, the head of Union Pacific. We will go down in history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And that, my friend, is your job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now, as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington.
Okay,
First, you should familiarize yourself with the basic controls.
we got this.
Move
big
the
guys.
camera in all directions. Now test the camera's zoom function.
Okay, zoom,
You can also rotate the camera. Give it a try.
rotate.
Very good. Now you
Beautiful.
know the basic controls. Your first task is to create a rail connection between Omaha and Norfolk to the northwest. Both cities will need a station for this.
Yep,
You already have a station in Omaha, but you still need to build one in Norfolk. To do this, switch to building construction mode.
Did I go big train station? Or, oh, it's saying small, like it's flashing at me, telling me what to do. Hold shift, rotate a little, and
Very good.
very good.
Now
See?
the two stations need to be connected with tracks. To do this, switch to track construction mode. Now plan the
track.
tracks between the stations in Norfolk and Omaha. To do this, select the two station tracks one after the other. Then pay for your track planning. Now create your first
I can
train
move it anyway.
so that you can set up a rail line between your stations. Initially, your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive. Additionally, each train needs a rail line that passes through all the stations it should stop at. Now join your two stations to the rail line by selecting them one after the other. That's enough for your first rail line. Now confirm it so it becomes active. Very good.
Almost back
Now
to
you
where
can
we
see
was,
the
guys.
journey your
Almost.
train will take. If there is something to transport, the train will automatically take it.
Sweet, off it goes. Nice. Have a little drink.
However, as each locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on its journey, you have to place a supply tower
I needed
along the
lubricant
route.
Then for my journey, my throat. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. That's sidetracked. Supply tower. Boom.
Very good.
Thank you.
Your train is now traveling between Omaha and Norfolk. But you can do even more. Each city needs goods from the surrounding area. For example, every city needs corn. Look, there is a corn farm near Omaha. Until now, the corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but we want to change that.
Yes, we do.
Now construct a rural train station in the marked location with a corn farm within its radius. Now connect the new rural. Things are getting tricky as we have to deal with a logistical problem. As Norfolk should also enjoy fresh corn, there will soon be two trains traveling on the stretch of
This
track between
where I messed
Omaha
up.
and Norfolk. Of course, this will then result in a conflict.
I didn't realize there was like a
Since
little
trains cannot travel through
tutorial
each
video.
other, you'll need a sidetrack between Omaha and Norfolk. This consists of one parallel track and two signals.
Okay. Excellent.
First, create a sidetrack. It needs to be at least long enough for a fully loaded train.
Got ya. I think we could do that. So we click that there. There. Yeah.
Excellent. However, your trains won't necessarily use the sidetrack, as they generally always take the shortest route. For this reason, you also have to specify the direction of travel on each parallel track. Now open building construction mode and set up a signal in the highlighted area
Oh, facing
pointing in the
that way.
direction of the switch. Trains will then be able to stop here when the signal track is in use.
Okay. And then one facing that way at the other end. Yeah. That way, that way. Oh yeah. So where do I get a signal? Here. So one is about here. And then how do I switch to that and that? Oh, there we go, look at that. Will have you, what, probably here?
Now make sure that the track can only be traveled in one direction. For this purpose, set the signal so that trains coming from the opposite direction cannot pass.
So, looks like a signal maybe? Does this tell me? I don't know. Do we get stuck again? Come on, guys. Or maybe I click the track, is that what it's saying? Do that. Signal mode. Signal type.
Excellent.
Aha.
Now do the same on the parallel track so that each parallel track has a different direction. Place a second signal in the highlighted area and block the track to trains coming from the opposite direction.
Right, to do this, get another signal, turn it around.
Very good. I'm sure that wasn't at all easy. You will soon come to realize that signals are an important aid in guaranteeing smooth rail operations. You will find more information and tips under Hints and Tips.
It's kind of confusing, but we got it, guys. We got it.
Now assemble a new train and give it a locomotive and a rail line. Your new rail line should run via Omaha to Norfolk so that the people of Norfolk can be supplied with corn.
Are the only trains I got? Okay. Buy it. I brought it, right? Set the rail line up. You're gonna go from here to here. Do you wanna go there too? No. Through Omaha to Norfolk. Oh, I'm so dumb. So there.
Excellent.
Yes.
The corn farm will automatically make use of your train because the cities along your rail line are demanding corn. Conventional transportation is much more costly for the farm.
Let's go.
We are still missing something. Locomotives wear out over time and need to be regularly maintained so they can perform their duties more reliably.
Okay.
For this purpose, there needs to be at least one maintenance building on each rail line where locomotives can be serviced if necessary.
Cool.
Construct such a maintenance building at your station in Omaha now. To do this, select the station itself and expand the station with this building. Right, we've been lollygagging for long enough. I need to return to Washington for further miserable negotiations with our representatives of the people.
Leave me on my own.
I've written a task list for you. Take a look at it and complete the tasks within the given time period. Do not disappoint me.
Tasks. Can we start on any or what? Right. Connect Omaha and North Platte. Connect Omaha and Cheyenne. Have a look at this thing, guys. What's this problem now? Oh, a random breakdown? That sucks. Not much I can do about that. So we want Platte. Where's Platte? Dodge City, Wichita, Oklahoma. Ah, not Platte. So we can just bang straight the way through. Yes, got this then. Okay, let's build a station. Was it now? This one? Train station. I'm gonna have it sort of in line with that thing there if I can. Got it. Back. And come straight through like bada boom, bada ping.
Good. That's finished. You're making progress.
But the train doesn't go there yet. Whoa. No longer a dream. We smashed it, guys. So can I make that line go up to here now? And then maybe, let me see tasks. Oof. Okay, we're getting technical, guys. I need to think about this. So I'm thinking, do this, and we get another supply tower. Yeah? And we kind of copy what we just did. And then we build another signal. One this way, right? One this way. Boom. The signal. I need to do that. That's cool. Then I build another one here. And then they can't get messed up. So how can I find out my existing train lines? There we go. Omaha, Norfolk, Evans Farm. So this one, I want to edit their line. Look at that. Omaha, Norfolk, North Platte. That was good, right? I think I nailed that. Does North Platte want corn? Find information. It has it doesn't say it requires corn. I mean, it might, but we'll just chill on that for a second then. Right, next one, you want me to go to Cheyenne. And I think I'm right this way to there. How much money? I got plenty of money. We got peas. So build a new station. Track. Oh, I got lost. Where did I go? Huh? Was it Dodge we're going? No, we're not going Dodge. Where are we going? Oh shit. I messed up. Oh no, here we are. North Platte. Purchase.
Those politicians in Washington get on one's nerves. But now let's get back to your tasks. As you can see, Cheyenne is still a little town hoping for an upswing caused by the railroad connection, but a city will only attract new inhabitants if it is supplied with enough goods. Cities receive basic goods from the surrounding area. If you construct stations in the right places and establish rail lines, your trains will be used to transport goods and you will make profits for transportation. But for this, you have to know what goods a city actually needs. You can find out any city's current needs. Now select Cheyenne and view the city's demand for goods.
do that then. With you. Ah.
As you can see, Cheyenne currently needs only a handful of goods, and you can only deliver goods that are in demand. As the city grows, it will demand further goods. At the moment, you can supply grain and wood. Both of these goods are available to the north of Cheyenne.
It's grain and wood. Do you want me to get you grain and wood?
Connect Cheyenne to a timber business and a wheat farm, and establish a new rail line that connects them both to Cheyenne.
So if I like bang this in the middle, like so, and then I think one this side too. I don't know if this is right, but I'm gonna do it. Let's just say change the route of planned tracks. We're good with that right now, I think. So I have that there, more rail. You come sliding on through. Purchase that. So I need that interchange thingy signal. Okay, signal. That way, and you got a block on you. You face that way. So now these two can pass each other. That's dope. And I think we want to do the same here, right? I'm just winging this, guys. Nope. On the track, don't make the same mistake. Not yet. Signals. And we have it, that kind of signal. We have this one and a blocker. Nailed that, guys. Actually nailed it. So I'm gonna want train, add a locomotive, buy him. Boom. Set up a rail line. So I'm gonna want corn. Go to Cheyenne. Add a new train. Buy it. I think this is right. So set up line, we want drop in, go that.
Well done. The city will soon grow. You can see how well it is being supplied at any time in the city dialogue. Basically, a city will grow once its demands are sufficiently met. I think you have learned enough. Complete the rest of your tasks.
Okie dokie, what's the rest of my tasks? Deliver 16 loads of cattle to Denver. Let's do that then. There's Cheyenne. Where's Denver? There. Cattle over here. Kinda nailed this now, guys. I don't get too confident, like, but I'll have a station facing the same side as that. That makes sense to me, right? Bang that in there. kind of want to avoid that. Yeah, there we go. Where was Denver? Here. Oh, I didn't put a station at Denver. How bad? Construct station. Got it. Was that it? No, it was. Okay, okay. New locomotive. Buy that shit. New line. Cattle to Denver. Nailed it, guys, nailed it. I mean, everything still could go tits up, but we'll see. Right, what's the next task? 16 loads of meat to Cheyenne. So this is going to produce meat, isn't it? Yeah. So we make a double track coming off here. Think about that. Can I do that? One coming off here though. So let me just think about this now. If we go with this signal and put a blocker on there, you can only come this way, you can't go that way. Yeah, but it's not going to be able to go back then, is it? So I'm going to have to get another one coming up here maybe? Let me see about that. Trying to mess it up. They're gonna be stuck now. Demolish that, right, okay. I don't know what's the best way to approach this one. This one's got me. So if we go there, yeah? Do that signal thingy. So you're only going that away. Then we go track. We join you onto there. So then this. You can come this way only. I don't really know, but we're going to run with it. Add a locomotive. The outline. I'll come from Denver. Cheyenne. Wait for track clearance. So that's just an issue we're going to have to deal with. So we got that and that on the way. As Rising, connect Omaha and Rock Springs. There's Omaha. Where the frick is Rock Springs, dude? All the way up here? You joking me? That's gonna cost a fortune. Dude, I don't know if we got that in. Just don't know. A long freaking way. Right, so you're doing your thing though, right? Okay, population does not want to go to war. Beautiful. Oh, we've got the first bit of meat. Wicked. So I do have to do this one. That's going on, that's signed. We'll have that done. Right. Omaha and Rock Springs. Gonna be tough, yo. Right, to make a start, so we'll go train station. Yep. Track. If I want to get this to Rock Springs, how much moolah is this going to cost me? Like, crazy. That's an insane amount of money though, I can't afford that. When you have to do bridges, it starts getting expensive. That's 8, right, okay. That's already gone over. Justin. Hear that. If I go to there, to there, and just sneak it on.
Now you've managed to cross the Great Plains. A masterpiece.
And then what was the task? Transport 100 passengers from Cheyenne to Rock Springs. Oh, that's sound. I was thinking of Omaha. There to Cheyenne. Badoom! Union Pacific Railroad expands network. Yes, we do. Smash that. Oh, we'll transport 100 from... Yeah, what was I thinking? Why did I have Omaha in my head? But I'm so dumb. We're halfway there, over halfway there with that, over halfway with that. Gotta do the passengers. Freaking awesome. Can we speed up? Go. Think it's all good.
Well done. The citizens of Denver are impressed by the railroad.
I would be too. Nope. So we just speedy up. Let's see. What is this train doing? 100 passengers Cheyenne to Rock Springs. Why are you not doing what I want you to do? Close that. Oh, because it's got to come back to Cheyenne from Rock Springs. That's all you got, guys? Come on. fan station. Oh, right. Yo. Oh, that would have been a better thing to do before. Oh, I'm dumb. Just link it up, dude. That could have made this so much better if I would have just done that in the first place. But never mind, we're all good, we're learning. So once that gets up there, does that mean our passengers are done? We'll soon see when he gets there. Speed up, boy. Slow you down a second, and we're going to go supply tower just along here. Don't want you to get it all lost. It's quite a journey, right? Yeah. Quite a journey. Oh, we're going now, we're good. Oh, you pick up loads of shit from there, so did that do anything? 14 people. We just need a little bit more meat. We need 25 more people connected to our rail network. I mean, that's rising. Population is somewhat improving there.
Yes, one more thing.
Yeah.
Your company has also a research department to help you unlock new locomotives and other innovations. Open the research dialogue to find out more about it. Here you will find the advances that can be achieved in the current era. Advances from previous eras are usually already active, but what the future holds, we do not know. For each advance, you require innovation points, which you get automatically each month, and which can be increased in various ways.
Cool.
Now, take a look around here, and then unlock an innovation of your choosing. How about a new locomotive? Cheyenne will flourish thanks to you. And for each mile of track that we lay, we receive 10 square miles of land. The politicians have no idea of the value of the assets they're giving away, but that stays between us. My opponents say I'm lining my own pockets. These are, of course, hideous lies. And look at it this way. With the profits I'm making, I can invest much more. Jobs, jobs, jobs.
Yes, doing it right. That's nearly its population. That is. Smashed it. Got a brewery. That's it.
I have to wrangle with a lot of competitors, but if one person really gets on my nerves, then it's that Beatrix von Pomp. What? You haven't encountered her yet? Be glad. She takes everyone to the cleaners.
Not me, she doesn't. Tell you that. That's almost there. That's almost there. This is taking a little while, but it's all good. It's all good.
Excellent. Cheyenne is becoming a major railroad hub, and the credit is all ours.
So, where was it now? Rock Springs to Cheyenne, yeah? Click this. I want to change the train. Yeah, I forgot how to do that. Look at this. This is my new... Woohoo! Replace. Yes. Replace all. Replace what? Oh, ledge. New trains, boy. Ask the motherfucker where to go. Good. Smashed it, guys. Smashed it. Look at that. Just a few more hundreds of people, and then nearly halfway on the 100 passengers doing it. Early doing it.
Do you know that many people call the vast stretch of land between the Mississippi and California the Great American Desert? Those fools. Once my railroad has opened everything up, the value of these lands will go through the roof.
Where's that roof? Here we go, look. We trained back. Right in that station. I need like a turntable thing, that'd be pretty good. Yo, 34 miles an hour, new land speed. Oh, let's go. Train is fast now. Kind of annoying, it doesn't take much with him when he goes back. Okay, I've got it the right way around. Did I go Cheyenne to Rock Springs, do you think? Maybe. That's where I messed up. Rock Springs to Cheyenne, yeah, manage that. Set up rail line. Well, yes, ledge. You can do it that simple. I like this. This game's sort of everything. Ward Manor near North Plate. The Ward family is going to touch you, and their orbits is currently experiencing difficulties. The family is looking for an investor. Would you take over the business? Yes. Right, Ward Manor. Where is that? Here? Oh, okay. Want me to connect that too? Is this mine? Yeah, okay. So look, if we go this, expand, yes. Got it this time, didn't we? Small train station. I didn't even look to see if it needs corn, but we're doing it now. Anyway, pass it on to someone else. Why won't you fit there, boy? Don't test me, fool. Okay, so a new train. So I don't want that. I want a new one. Ah, there we go. My bad. Get rid of that. For research, we can do more. What's this? It's gonna start at the bottom, you know. Get off that. Close that down. Wanna add dragon. Purchase. New line. Almost forgot to set up a line in the basics. Ward Man at North Platte. Let's see if you do. You're gonna want corn, don't you? No, you're gonna want wheat, but you do want corn. Sick. That's same. What did you want? Connection bonus. Connected to where though? I'm gonna connect it to Denver then. Do that. Not enough money. What? Find that. Yes. Little station over here. Doing all extras now. That. Full station. Bada boom, bada bing. When you just join on. No, what are you doing? Crazy fool. Done. Bonus received. By you. Set out rail line. I don't even know if it wants that, but it's getting it now. It doesn't actually want that stuff, but Oh, once I get to 30,000 it will though. Go on, Denver. Do your thing. How are we doing with the tasks? Oh, we're on 89, we're nearly done it. Nearly done it. Right, what are they looking for? Oh, I got quite a few rails going on there. North Platte, JN. Ah, there we go. Where's my little train? Do that, boy. Not there. Oh, it's on its way. Look, it's on its way. Over. That should be going pretty well.
Progress is enormous. The far west is no longer so far away anymore, and the people are slowly realizing that trade helps create prospering cities. We still have a long way to go, but the Transcontinental Railroad is coming.
So guys, that was chapter 1. We smashed it. It took some doing, but we got there, right? Your final rating of your performance, should we do that? Let's see how he rates us.
In spite of all the challenges, the Union Pacific Railroad managed to cross the endless expanses of the Great Plains and conquer the merciless slopes of the Rocky Mountains.
Yes, we did.
The Central Pacific Railroad approached from the west, but the winter of 1868 brought all work to a standstill. The two lines lay just a few hundred miles across from each other, in the middle of nowhere in the mountains.
Oh, snap.
The dream of the first transcontinental railroad seemed to be within touching distance, but was buried by house-high masses of snow and blown away by icy snowstorms, a dream that had begun almost 4 decades before.
That's rough, yo. Look at that. President, top of the frickin' marks. Oh, you smashed it, guys. Really did smash it. Right, so I'm going to end this here at chapter 1. We'll come back with chapter 2. Let me know if you want to see chapter 2. We're going to come back with it. I think the game's good. It's a lot of fun. It's going to get freaking hard, I know that. But we smashed the first one, full marks. If you're watching this away from the live stream, hit that like button, hit that sub button, post notifications, hit that shit too. And thanks for watching. Stay safe. I'm gonna catch you in the next one, guys.